Houston feels improvised. The highways loop in every direction, neighborhoods change block by block, and skyscrapers rise next to houses that look decades older. Compared to older American cities, it almost feels unfinished, like it grew faster than anyone expected. That's because it did. Houston wasn't supposed to become one of the largest cities in the United States. It started as a muddy trading post in the 1830s, founded largely because its location connected inland farms to the Gulf of Mexico. Early investors basically gambled that transportation would matter more than scenery, and that gamble worked, but not in the way they imagined. Everything changed in 1901 with the Spindletop oil strike just outside the region. The discovery triggered one of the largest oil booms in history. Suddenly, Houston wasn't just a shipping town. It became the financial and operational brain of the American energy industry. Companies didn't just drill there, they headquartered there. Refineries, pipelines, petrochemical plants, entire global networks of energy logistics began coordinating from Houston offices. Then the city did something unusual. It chose not to zone itself. Unlike most large cities, Houston never adopted traditional zoning laws separating residential, commercial, and industrial areas. The idea was simple: growth should stay flexible. Developers could respond to demand instead of waiting for regulation. The result looks chaotic, but it also allowed rapid expansion and relatively affordable housing compared to other major metros. The city's population reflected that openness. Waves of migration transformed Houston into one of the most diverse cities in America. Vietnamese communities expanded after the Vietnam War. Mexican and Central American families reshaped entire districts. Nigerian and Indian professionals arrived with the energy and medical industries. Today, Houston has no single majority ethnic group. It's one of the most internationally mixed populations in the country. And then came space. In the 1960s, NASA selected Houston as the site for the Manned Spacecraft Center, now Johnson Space Center. From there, engineers coordinated Apollo missions, including the moon landing. The phrase, "Houston, we have a problem," wasn't cinematic invention. It was literal. Critical decisions that determined astronaut survival were made in office rooms in southeast Texas. So Houston became something unusual. Simultaneously the capital of oil and the command center of space exploration, the industries of the past and the future operating in the same city. Of course, rapid growth in industry brought darker moments too. In the 1970s, serial killer Dean Corll, known as the Candyman, committed one of the most disturbing crime sprees in U.S. history, operating in suburban neighborhoods while remaining undetected for years. The case profoundly changed missing person investigations and community awareness nationwide. Today, Houston still floods, still expands, still defies neat planning. But that unpredictability might be the secret. Houston works not because it was perfectly designed, but because it stayed adaptable enough to keep absorbing change. Like and subscribe for more. C-Bus Pana out.